Welcome back to Speletons, everyone. I guess this is gonna be another episode of me trying to beat just this. Alright, Derek, why don't you talk about whatever you're gonna talk about, because we have to stall for another episode, because I have to beat this today. Because, you know, well, I'm sure you understand why, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. For a very, very long time.
Nice. Yeah, the N64 controller. What's up with that?
Well, I don't know. I put, if you push up on the control stick, I
that's
imagine
all
you'll go
I
up.
got.
I mean, that's all you got. You know, Jet. Talk about some tank controls and shooters. What are some bad controlled games, Derek? What games have you played that are badly controlled? You're apparently this fucking
like I said,
late Gen X or whatever. So you should know. You should know all about it.
Okay, so in that image I sent you,
I don't
which
even
basically
know.
just showed a bunch of consoles.
Yeah.
All I was going by was the consoles I mainly played when I was younger, like growing up, and I've mostly played. It was like it had like a bunch of like generation. It had like Gen X or like early Gen X, core Gen X, and late Gen X, and it had the same for Millennial and Gen Z.
Yeah.
It had like a bunch of consoles and like that were like mainstream like throughout like different years.
Yeah.
In those like periods, like those generations. I personally grew up playing a lot of I played the NES, I played the Super Nintendo, and the N64. Those are my I would say those were probably my prime
Oh fuck!
like
What?
childhood. Those are my prime childhood consoles. And I guess the GameCube too. The GameCube was like one of the later things for me though. Yes.
Yeah.
I guess it wasn't later. It was like when I was like 8. That's when I was playing it. I don't know. I also played a lot of old PC stuff.
Yeah.
Too.
No, and you're like,
And
you're fucking like, you're late Gen X. I'm like, how are you late Gen X if I'm a fucking millennial? We were born in the same fucking year.
Not in reality. Zinker, I wasn't going by in the reality. I was going by spiritually.
Yeah, spiritually. Even then, I feel like I still had you beat. Well, I got the ColecoVision like post thing, but I'm pretty certain I had like a super old PC I used somewhere in the Gen X.
Well, I used to play. Well, like, I mean, I'm at least in the Gen X era solely based off of my history of playing King's Quest and Goblins and Quest for Glory.
Fuck.
Which were floppy disk games.
I guess. I don't know.
That was like old Windows.
I was just like, I can't. I was just like, Derek needs to get with the times. So I got you at the times and explained to you where exactly you were.
That's one thing I'm very proud of. Is like I think pretty knowledgeable on old games.
Why are you proud of that?
Or just like I have at least,
what
like,
point does that
experience.
information become useful to you?
Zinker?
There's not even
What point
this
does most of my knowledge ever become useful to me?
And this is what pisses me off the most. That old video game knowledge isn't even fucking useful for Jeopardy or any bullshit, because they just ask you like, who is the main brother of the Super Mario Brothers? What is Luigi?
That is not true.
What?
I'm trying to. I can't think of any questions I've seen off the top of my head.
The questions you see for video game stuff.
I think there was one for Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
Which the answer was Raiden.
I don't know who that is.
Well, you know what? I do.
I'm sure you do. Ah, fuck! What the?
That's $800 to Derek.
Well, you've already seen the question. Most of the video game questions for stuff like that is some stupid stuff like, oh, Who is Mario's brother?
Most of them, most
You know,
yeah, most of them are dummy easy.
like, and it's like, wow.
Because you know.
I want to see a
very
Millennial trivial
they,
game.
They don't expect them to be very kind.
I want to. I want to see.
I won't know most. Zinker, I won't know most of it because I imagine a Millennial trivia game has a lot of music questions and a lot of like movie
questions?
/
Who sung All Star? And what famous movie does All Star pop up? That makes a. Oh my god, this is a horror. Okay.
Questions about vapes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I deal with that. I don't know any of that stuff. I don't know Millennial stuff very well.
Oh! Oh my god! No, it's not over! Oh, it is! Whew! Trophy urine, goo grief. Oh no! So scared. Oh, that was horrible. That was the worst. That was literally the worst. 3-1. We fought a zoo. Like we bought a zoo. When said we fought a zoo. Is this Jurassic Park? I hope we're. You think this is the last one? Could be. I'm just wondering how long this Bubsy game
speaking
is.
of Jeopardy, though.
What's up?
The current reigning Jeopardy champ is up to 2.3 million. He's
yeah.
He's at 0.3. I think it's actually 2.35 million. He's $150,000 ish away from the record held by Ken Jennings.
Nice.
We
went over this.
At I think 31 days now. 31-day streak.
I'm coming for you, Oinker.
Ken Jennings has a 74-day streak.
Did you just call me Oinker? Derek, does he know who I am? Does Bubsy know who I am? Was he calling me a fucking pig?
He's coming for you, Zinker.
He honestly
might be. Coming for you, Oinker.
Well, hey Bubsy, I can murder you for fucking saw.
My point is the Jeopardy champ is still there. James Holzhauser is the name. He's still here. He's very close to beating that record as well, of Ken Jennings. It's very it's interesting. I've only ever seen him come close to losing twice. Otherwise, it's always just a complete wash.
Nice. Yeah, we've talked about him before. Why is it just crabs with a beach ball?
I'm really hoping to see him. I really want to see him lose, because I really just want to get back to like reasonable. I want to get back to reasonable Jeopardy where there's like actually some sort of competition.
But why? You don't like to watch someone just like clean up on fucking noobs? I do. That's so satisfying. Derek, imagine you're going on Jeopardy and you're so
like
ready, and then you already see that the person you're going against is way better than you in every way, shape, and form, and there's no victory for you. That feeling brings me joy to my
my mom has said to me multiple times, you should go on Jeopardy. You should audition for Jeopardy, because I do very well at trivia, as I've demonstrated. Before. Actually, I haven't really demonstrated. I just like I just happen to know a lot of random things that come
Derek,
up. I guess that's trivia.
I can imagine
but I'm fairly good with Jeopardy.
I can imagine you going on like Jeopardy, only to find that I am now the host and have also designed the questions.
Zinker, there's been like one host forever.
How do you post? Okay. Just for that one episode of Jeopardy, I happen to be the host. Just that one specific one.
But anyways, anytime that it's come up, my response is always, I'm not fucking auditioning for that while he's there.
Oh. Why not? Take him down, Derek. You could be the guy to take him down. You can literally
Like,
be like, the only reason I came on the show is to fucking wipe that victory smile off your fucking face. You just say that directly to him, like, on camera, and then the host is like,
I'll let
holy
someone
shit.
else do it.
Why not, Derek? Start a rivalry. One that will last you, like, eons. Fucking Christ. Fuck everyone. Fuck Bubsy. Fuck Virgil. Fuck the Wooly.
I'm like,
fuck that guy in Jeopardy.
my trivia knowledge is enough to be like to compete with like average Jeopardy contestants, not like super Jeopardy contestants.
Derek, that sounds like quitter talk, and I won't have that. So.
That reminds me, I meant to actually look. I meant to look on Steam to see if I could find us a trivia game. Oh.
I'm sure you can. They do exist.
I want to do something where I like that I'm good at.
Yeah, I want to do something that I'm good at. You play a trivia game and literally every single question just I just guess every single question, I get them all right. Faster than you. That'd be pretty funny. I think I did that
That's
once.
one good thing to have going for me for Jeopardy is I have a very fast, like, I think I'd be very good at being able to buzz in fast, because that's important.
I'd like to note that I did play a trivia game once with my mom and aunt, whatever, I don't fucking know what she is, and some other family member, and you know, my stepdad and her. I don't know why I moved on to the next level, but it's fine. You get a few Bubsy levels. Well, I guess I should have known that going into that fence would have killed me, but anyhow, I played a trivia game to which I don't know any trivia, and I won by just guessing the answers. And I outclassed everyone by just guessing the answers. And yes, I am in fact proud of that. There's a ringing in my ear. Oh my god. It sounds like a grenade just went off in my ear. Please stop. No one's home. Can you leave a message after the beep? Okay, thank God it's gone. Jesus Christ.
So anyways,
that was horrible.
One of the main reasons that I watch Jeopardy in the first place is solely because that way so I can flex my knowledge on my parents, and
okay,
to demonstrate my college education, how I'm
your college education.
I in fact know things. I'm not a dumb one.
What birthmark is on the Kardashians' butt? A giraffe.
Is it? I believe it.
I honestly don't care. Derek, you go on Jeopardy, and like today's Jeopardy special is the Kardashians. Everything will be about them.
No.
It's you versus a really good Jeopardy guy, and both of you are just like struggling to get one question right. Like, neither of you have gotten a single question right so far. It's been like hours into the fucking thing. I
don't know what they do if all three contestants end up negative.
Alright, whoever has the most points goes to the next round, right? Isn't it like a final round just for one contestant?
Yes, but you also win that amount of money. No, there's a final Jeopardy where. So the way it works is throughout the game you accumulate money, and then you get to the end where you have the final Jeopardy, where if you are still positive, you get to participate and you get to wager some amount of your money, and if you get it right, you get double that. If you get it wrong, you lose that.
Okay.
But if you're negative or I guess at zero, you don't get to participate because you don't have anything to wager. Like if all three people are negative, I don't know what they do. And the other thing too is, so even if they go by like whoever is the least negative,
I'm sure the defaults to zero.
So the way that you earn, the way that you win money is well, Jeopardy does go negative. Like if you are at 0, you ring in for a $200 question, you get it wrong, then you go to negative 200. Um, and if you like, so usually what the way that they do the winnings at the end is, whoever got the lowest number gets $1,000, whoever got the second lowest gets $2,000, and then whoever won gets whatever their total was. So in theory, if everyone's negative, the person who wins gets the least amount of money.
Nice.
I would assume that it would default to 0 as opposed to having to owe the studio money.
Yeah, that's what I think so. Anyhow, next time on Speletons. Ugh. Bye-bye.